I think that's the importance of this broadcast, what it means to help others say, hey, if I can't afford all this other stuff, I got PBS. If I can't get up and go to church, I got Access Channel 99 to give various hopes that one can change. You know, I'm very charismatic, so I begin to share myself a lot so that people understand you're not alone. It's important to let people know you're not alone. Hey, when they get that, they say, wow, I'm glad I turned to that channel. I'm glad I really tune into that station. My name is James Stewart. I'm married to Michelle Stewart, and together we are what we call a tag team in the ministry. We pastor one of the local churches here in South Bend, and we've been doing that for about maybe 15 years. We are entrepreneurs in the region, and so certainly we try and do our best in the community to get involved with things that concern the youth, concern basically what we can do to help our community. I have a broadcast here on Michiana Access TV, which airs on Comcast 99, which reaches our local hospitals, our institutions, and my goal is to give one a sense of hope that things can change no matter the storm. And one of the things I found out that when I go to the hospitals or out in public, they say that, hey, I've seen you on the Access Channel, and I was very excited about your word, and it kind of gave them hope. PBS is the nature program that I mostly look at. Where is it that I want to learn more about the creatures and the creation. And so when I need my quiet time, I turn to PBS, and I turn to that at certain times of after prayer, and I turn on PBS, and then I'll get this sense of calmness so that I can say, hey, you know, this is why I'm getting my rest at, and PBS helps me with that. I believe that PBS is so important to the youth because they'll tell you, no, stop, turn right there. No, I want to see that, I want to see that, and they put a demand on it. So that means that it's quiet. They tell, you know, it's quiet time. We're finna engage, and then when you give them pencil and paper, they're already writing what they've seen, and that's why it's so important. I believe that when the children see this, they begin to. My wife and I said they don't see color because they still go and play together. So all they know is that, hey, this is us having fun, and then they learn to share. PBS teaching them to share, so they snatch a toy and say here, and they watch the programs how they teach them how to share. So it's so important on every level that a child understands that this is so important, as I've seen it through the daycares. Well, if I can say this, I don't want to be in a political sense, but when I look at the political arena during the time of election and so forth, I heard them say these words. I know it's going to sound like he's preaching now, but I'm going to just take this space to say, they said, we're going to clean the swamp. I've heard this said, and I understood what they mean, that things are going to change. But children don't have an agenda. Children don't have an agenda. Elderlies have passed that agenda. They are now with childlike faith. So when you talk swamp, there's got to be a level where you say, okay, we reached that. The children, listen, leave that alone. That program is going to help them because they're the next generation of leaders. When the children see color, they don't say, I'm not holding your hand. When they look at this broadcast, PBS, I've seen the children hold hands and go in circles and get happy about watching this program. That means that they're getting something that they can relate to. So I think it's so important that broadcasts like this stay in our community, stay in the inner core, and that those that support this station understands that with my view and knowing what I've heard and seen, your funding is in the right place. PBS Michiana WNIT is a vital resource for us, our children, and everyone in this community. Help preserve everything that PBS Michiana does and provide for entertainment, education, and inspiration. Please consider becoming a member today.